Welcome back, mitochondrians, to the Parasite Eve Let's Play. I'm Detective Scott, and you're at TheScottSpot. And here we are, ready to finish the game, finally, all this time later. And it took longer than I thought it was going to finish this game. But, we'll just move on. I got my Scott shot and my Core armor, so we're ready to take on whatever the game has left for us. Some Christmas, huh? Tell me about it. That's the understatement of the year. Looks like Admiral Williams has arrived. Sorry we're late. We cannot approach the creature without absolute confirmation of its death. Your help was greatly appreciated. Please, rest inside. And she better get like a Medal of Honor or something. A citizen of the United States. What's going on? What? What is it? You're scaring me. That huge creature that the mitochondria was creating was... It couldn't have been the uterus for the ultimate being. No! What the hell is that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, yeah, it seems that the giant slime monster was acting as like a external womb, almost, for... I guess that's the ultimate being that we've been trying to prevent this whole time. You've got to be kidding. Okay. That is the ultimate being. We didn't make it in time. What are these explosions? Mitochondrial energy must be out of control, to the point where it is causing these explosions. We will escape by helicopter. Please follow me. We'll probably get shot down. Guess all we can do for now is run! Aya, come on! Aya? What's wrong? I have to take care of this. Aya, no! Don't worry about me. I'll be back. Please hurry. Shut up, man. Little testy. Aya, please cut it out with the voodoo stuff already, huh? We can't be wasting time. No, Daniel, please. This is different. It's not the voodoo stuff. Hurry, please. You two should go. Now. Aya, you're coming back no matter what, you hear? Huh, wonder what Maida was trying to give us yet again. It's so fucking creepy. It's you or me. Who's gonna be the one to make it through? That's the question. Alright, time to fight the ultimate being, I reckon. Oh man, all the freaking bullets in the world. It should do a shit ton of damage now that we've spent so much time upgrading it. Yeah, I'd imagine that would take care of it quickly. So I'm going to try not to completely destroy it, so you guys can sort of see what kind of attacks it has. I could use Liberate to take it out really quickly, but that seems like a bit of a waste. So actually I don't want to use Haste right now. Let's see. Is that its only skill? I'm pretty sure it has more than that skill. Let's shoot it 5 more times. And then for our second command, we'll use haste. This is the command times 2 stuff that we put on the gun last episode. And haste. I think... Oh, shit. Yeah, that took like half my HP, and I imagine it would have killed me if I wasn't so, like, strong right now. Yeah, whenever it doubles over is when it's about to do that attack. So I'll do that, and then I guess I'll use heal 3, but I don't want to use too much of my PE, because I want to save some for later. And that's... looks like we kill it already. That wasn't too bad, but like I said, my gun is like way overpowered for this. Actually, when I was a kid, this fight was... I never did beat the game when I was a little kid, just because I couldn't beat this boss. Is it growing? What's happening? It is growing at a rapid rate, apparently. It is this. So this is its child form, and it has like 2 targets: the tail and the body. So I think we want to take out the wings first, because that's where most of its main attacks come from. And you have to kill both anyway, I believe. So I'll shoot 5 times, and then I'll use haste. But since I have the burst effect on the rifle, it should hit both targets regardless. So that's good, at least. And I just got totally waylaid. But I won't let that happen again. I could use Liberate, I guess. Oh jeez, even with haste, I barely dodged that. Wait, no. Shoot the tail. I was hoping to finish this game with over 1,000 bullets, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So once you do a certain amount of damage, the 2 forms kind of separate, and then you have to worry about both the targets. Oh jeez. Somehow managed to dodge it. I'll shoot, and then I'll use heal 3. Oh man, it got me. Luckily I have a shit ton of medicine. I have enough to open my own pharmacy, I think. So I'll just keep focusing on the wings to take that out. Damn it, I'm gonna get hit with that. See, later on in the EX game, we're gonna take off all the extra targets, but because having to shoot 10 bullets is just dangerous. I think you almost have to be like right next to him to dodge that beam there, though. And I could use Liberate to speed this up, but it seems like I'm really not going to need it. I do like the music, though, for this final boss. It's not going to be enough. Whoa, I can't believe I actually dodged that. That's as close as you can get without and actually still dodge it, I guess. Oh jeez, run, Aya. No, I just shot 10 bullets, didn't I? It'd be cool if enemies had a... Oh jeez, that did a shit ton of damage. It would be cool if enemies had like some kind of health bar, so you would know like how close an enemy is to dying. Actually, I think that would be a cool feature. Missed opportunity. I should have used heal 3 instead of haste there. Oh, did I get him? And we moved on to his creepy-ass adult form. So I think I will actually use Liberate to start off with here. This is the mature being? It kind of looks like he has a giant nutsack right under his butt. Alright, so let's do... No, I can't do heal 3 and then Liberate, because that will... You have to have all your PE to use Liberate, so I'll do that. And then I'll just shoot, I guess. But luckily we're down to 1 target now. Hopefully that won't be enough to kill it. Besides, we had to use Liberate one more time, right? 352. 352. Jeez, maybe it will kill him. It's doing a lot of damage. So basically during this fight you want to keep your distance, except for one attack where he shoots energy spheres that I hope you guys get to see, where you want to be close. He also has a grab attack that you almost have to be in haste to dodge, really. You could use an AT4 if you don't have a weapon as strong as mine. And see, that was I didn't actually do that command, that was the counter attack kicking in. So the closer you are here, the better. So I'm really surprised I managed to dodge that, actually. Let's use heal 3 and then keep shooting. Like I said, I like the music for this battle. It's like really progressive. And I don't know what that was supposed to do, but I managed to resist it somehow. I need to get out of this blast range, don't I? Huh. I think that did half damage again. You would think Aya's rifle could reach anywhere on this deck, but I guess not. Jeez, I'm getting wombo comboed here. Oh, I got him. Nice. Some ultimate being. Oh, it's not done evolving. Now it doesn't resemble anything human at all. It's still growing. No, wait. Is it still evolving? It isn't a Pokemon. Okay, so this part is actually a story battle because you can't actually hurt him that much. So you do 2 damage, 1 damage. So you need to just like try to dodge it and stay away from the little crystal bullet things. So you know you're in trouble when your bullets only do 1 damage. But our PE just recharged, so let's see if Liberate does any better. I mean, it's just a majestic C flat flap, so. It kind of looks like the ultimate, or Aya's Liberate form kind of looks like the ultimate being in this form. But, looks like even her Liberate attack is doing very minimal damage. Oh, jeez. This doesn't look good. I know you want to continue living. After all, you were just born. But I want to live too, like all other human beings. Well, then she needs to kill it. Damn! There's no end to this! If only we could get this to Aya! What are those? They're bullets with Aya cells in them. So that's what you were trying to give her? Yeah, we could have saved us a lot of time if he had just let him give them to her. But I think it's too late now. There's nothing we can do. Stupid! Give them to me! Well, there was Daniel's literal blaze of glory. Daniel! This is from Mida? Alright, so it automatically equips Mida's gun. So this is why he gave us that special gun, and now we have the special bullets equipped and all that. You can see the attack base is 1. No bonuses. The range is decent, and the bullets are decent, but oh well. We have much less of a range here. And that would have killed. You couldn't really see it there, but that was like 999 damage for both bullets. And Daniel would have died there. I know he caught on fire, so even if he doesn't have 3rd degree burns, jumping from that height, even into water, would be detrimental. These crystals are missing every freaking shot. Ooh, looks like I got him. I liked how his head kind of looked like a skull there, but it looks like neutralizing the... Daniel! Oh, it's not dead. Apparently even Aya's cells are enough to stop it. Oh my god! There's gotta be something on the cruiser to get rid of this! Alright, so this is actually like the escape sequence, like you'll see it in a lot of games. Kind of like how every Metroid ends up with like a self-destruct sequence. The thing is, you can't let the ultimate being touch you, or it's an automatic game over. The engine room! Oh, he's after us. Alright, so basically we want to head for the engine room. The thing is, there are a couple of turns on the way there, so if you make the wrong turn, you're basically fucked, because unless you somehow get around the ultimate being. But you want to go left here, and then head through the doorway. Notice music speeding up as we get closer to the end. Head all the way down, and you don't want to like dilly-dally or shilly-shally, because that thing will catch you if you're just standing at the entrance. And then here you want to hang a left, because it's another dead end if you go the other way. At least there's no battles here. And then we go down the ladder. And I think that's all the wrong turns you can make on the way. But here's the control panel for the boiler, the engine boiler or whatever you want to call it. If the boiler pressure shoots up, I can blow the ship to bits. I like all the slime it left behind up there. Do you know where we are? We're in Hell's Kitchen. Such a cheesy line. And I'm just going to leave it there, because I think it could still kill you if you're not careful. Yeah, you want to keep moving, because we're not out of the woods yet, or out of the ship. And of course, this is one of those hard to open doors. He's after us. It's lucky that Aya has enough time to even get off the ship after she does that. You see, it comes in right behind you, and then you think you're gonna escape it, but then it starts doing that weird flying shit to get up the stairs super fast. Ooh, I barely made it. And it's not over yet. He just keeps flying at you. He's very persistent. But I think we made it. Poor Nimitz, but it looks like Aya survived. And hopefully the ultimate being did not. And it looks like Daniel is totally unscathed somehow too. It's finally over. I don't understand. Why do I have this power? It's because Maya is inside of you, too, Aya. What? When your mother and your sister died, they transplanted a part of your sister into you. Into me? Yeah. When you were 7, you probably don't remember any of it, but you were born with a defect in your right eye, and so Maya's cornea was transplanted into your right eye. My right eye? Then what I saw when I touched Eve was... So that's why she was having those visions and was able to see Maya's spirit and all that. It's said that when you have an extreme experience, what you see then is branded onto the cornea. But this hasn't been scientifically proven. That was Maya's last memory? That was the last thing she ever saw? The operation, I guess. As for the mitochondria that was in Aya's body, I think it underwent a different evolutionary change than Eve. By living symbiotically with Aya's mitochondria, it still possessed Eve's power. From there, it evolved to the point where it could live symbiotically with the human nucleus. I love this music. Me and Maya. Our mitochondrial power. Starting with the incident in Japan, and now with this. I wonder if this is a message to all mankind. Message? What kind of message? How can I explain? If the Earth is a single human being, we humans that invade the Earth become like viruses, out of control. We, in essence, are upsetting the natural balance of the body. This is definitely utter destruction. No, we're not that weak. You see, humans are, in essence, parasites. You can say that we are parasites, and the world is our host. Look, the sun's coming up. Let's not think about this deep shit anymore, basically. This game was ahead of its time, predicting global warming and all that. Well, at least the threat has been handled. Ah, and in a circle theory, it looks like we're back at Carnegie Hall. Time for another opera. Looks like Ben's back. Come on, Aya. Here, take my hand. Thank you, Ben. Ah, we're back in our fancy dress. Haven't been in this since day one. I'm not too good with these social events. Nah, not me. I love these things. We have to make up for Christmas Eve. Nice of them to bring Maida too. This is my first time, so I'm nervous. That's because you're with Aya and she's all dressed up and pretty. What? No, that's not it at all. It's starting, shall we? The text goes by really fast there. But as we know, Maida does have a crush on Aya. Too bad he doesn't have the game to do anything with it. Yes, Daniel and Ben are late, aren't they? They'd better hurry. It's gonna start any minute now. The restroom must be really crowded. Yes, that's probably it. What's wrong? You seem tense. Yes, of course. What? Well, since I'm going back to Japan tomorrow, I thought, Cog blocked. Move, Maida. Yeah, alright. Made it on time. I'm sitting next to Aya. Sorry we're late. Poor Maida. Ending it like we began. Looks like they're even about to see the same show. Well, the actress isn't in a red dress, so that's good. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. I forbid it! You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil! God! Grab her! And burn her at the stake! And there had to be fire involved. They're like, oh shit. Father! If you are sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward. Hopefully she doesn't burn the place down. Would you mind seating? We can't see. Sorry. Get with it, guys. Ooh, what a chilling game. Hironobu Sakaguchi. I didn't realize it was, he was a producer on this. Based on a novel by Hideaki Sena. Sakaguchi was the one that, did most of the earlier Final Fantasy games. So that's really interesting. Huh. Well, what a chilling ending, though. It kind of gave me goosebumps a little bit. So I think the premise there was that, you know, Eve may be gone, but the, mitochondria is still inside every living being. So it'll never be truly conquered. Who knows if a rebellion was about to take place or what. We got some kind of weird music box theme playing for the first part of the credits. But yeah, like I told you guys before, there is a new game plus called EX mode. And like I said, the main difference is you start with the gun and armor that you had engraved on day 6, so I will start with the Scott shot and the Corey. But the thing is, there's an extra dungeon on there called, well, it's the Chrysler Building. It's like 70 floors and multiple bosses, and there's actually a hidden secret ending if you finish the Chrysler Building. Oh, speaking of Chrysler Building, apparently there's a programmer involved with that. Anyway, So, but the thing is, you do get another credit sequence after that, and it's different from this one, so I'm not going to speed through that or anything. And the EX mode will probably take a fair number of episodes in itself. I think it'll be less than 10, but probably more than 5. Of course, I could be wrong. You never know. But I hope you guys have enjoyed Parasite Eve. Like I said, I didn't see this ending until I was a little older, like maybe high school. Even though I started playing this game in elementary school because I wasn't skilled enough to beat the Ultimate Being. But now we get the game's vocal theme. So I think it's called Somnia Memorias. It's all in Japanese, so I'm not going to break my back avoiding talking over it. Although I do think that these credits are pretty long, and so is this song. I forget who Somnia Memorias is by. I'm sure I'll put an annotation up while I'm editing, if I actually pay attention enough anyway. Anyway, I think I'll also save my overall thoughts and opinions on Parasite Eve to that last credit sequence. But yeah, since I guess I will let you guys enjoy the song instead of blabbing on. I'll catch you guys after the credits. And that was the ending of Parasite Eve. As you can see, we do get to... I meant to say that we do get to keep our bonus points. That also rolls over, but our levels and our stats do not. The only way we get to keep our bonus points are the 1 weapon and the 1 armor. Wow, that was a shit ton of bonus points. So I will go ahead and save. If you want to be able to see the normal ending again, well, you could always do it on the EX mode, but you may consider saving to a separate file. EX round, you can see it has my clear data there. And then, once you do that, it's going to make me insert disc 1, so hopefully I can do that successfully. And then, yeah. It loads that up. It's kind of weird that once you insert disc 1 right away. We got our opening cutscene, and then on the main menu, once I press start, you can see EX game is added. So I won't start that this episode, but I will give you some tips on how to start out the game. You'll want to save all your mod permits and trading cards until the end to make your weapon modifications, because we're going to soup up the Scott shot and the Corey even more. And then you'll want to use your tools and super tools to boost the stats of your weapon and armor, just like we did going through the game the first time. You can finally start using your BP. I would recommend using about 2/3 of it on the offense for the AK-47, and then 1/3 on your defense for the CR-VIS-2. And even though you can get to the Chrysler building from the beginning of day 2 when you first get out to the Manhattan world map, you'll want to save it until you've leveled up all the way, because otherwise it's going to be too big of a challenge for you. So you'll want to play through most of the entire game as you would normally, up until you get to the point of no return. That way Aya can be at her max strength. And then, let's see. You could also use the tools you find to add more BP to your weapon and armor from others you find. So that's just how to play the EX mode up until you're at the point of no return. And so I'm going to do that, and I will meet you guys once I've done so. I'll be at the end of day 5, and I will just go to the Chrysler building, and that's where we'll pick up. So it may be a while, a couple weeks or something, maybe shorter, depending on if I get any free time or not, before you see another episode of this. But we will do the EX game, and I look forward to concluding it with you guys then. Thanks, mitochondrians, for hanging out with me, Detective Scott, at TheScottSpot. More later.